Hello everyone and welcome back to another video tutorial. Today we want to have a look at different styles of roofs and also how your windows can influence your building. So we are back in our tutorial area and we head right into it. I have prepared a lot of stuff, so let's check it out. If you haven't seen it yet, check out the building material and art style tier list which I created, and also other tutorial videos which are already available on my channel. So let's begin with the basic stuff. Right now you have 6 different roof types which all have a different appearance, especially the stone roofs, because the straw looks almost the same but different colors. We have the straw roof, the tarred straw roof and the plant fiber roof, and then some different shingles. And if you are more the Nordic type, then you can use this one, which has also this nice wooden pattern to it. But if you use this stone shingle, it could also mess up your build because of the very large extensions on the sides. So let's look how roofs in general are created, and there are a lot of different roofs, so I kind of created a little miniature village, and we will have a look at the different roof types here. Beginning with the easiest one, which is the normal gable roof. Just 2 straight roof sides and that's it. Oh, next one is the hip roof. This one has also beveled sides, but on all 4 sides. Then we have next version of it, which is the Dutch roof. Also beveled sides, but on the short side, straight on the sides, and that's different if you compare to the hip roof. Then next one we have a so-called jerkin head roof. It's almost like the gable roof, but has a flat beveled end on the top. Then we have another roof which is really hard to build in the game because it's beveled on each side, but it's pointy on the top, so it's the so-called pyramid roof. Then we have a very basic one, which is called mansard roof, just flat and almost no beveling on each side, almost straight down. Then we have another version of the hip roof, which is the bonnet roof. Normally it has some pillars which give stability to the roof structure. Next one we have the gambrel roof, which is normally used on barns, so it has a steep beveled side and a flatter beveled side on the top. Then we have the skillion roof, which is only beveled on one side and straight on the other, with no roof at all. The next variation of the gambrel roof would be a curved roof, but I didn't build it because building round structures in the game is currently really hard. And also with the mansard roof over here we also have the version of the flat roof, which is basically without any beveling. Then next, from the skillion roof we have another version which is called the salt box roof. So it has a long side on one side and a shorter side on the other. Then we have the so-called butterfly roof. As you can see, it's beveled to the inside. Next one is the so-called sawtooth roof. because it has like sawtooths or teeth on top. And then we have a very classic roof, which is the dormer roof, which is just normally roof with one side and a little window and a dorm to look out. And last but not least, this is the so-called monitor roof, where we have a normal roof and on top another one, like a smaller one, normally also used for little windows, etc. Okay, so these are the roof types, which are just basic ones. There are even more, but I think that's enough for inspiration. And after we have seen some roofs, I will go and show you some different styles for windows. Let's begin with a style which is used for castles or churches. So if you have high castle walls or church walls, then you could use these kind of windows with, let's say, bay windows, or some supported windows with little pillars below it, or simple ones with just a windowsill below it. But keep it simple, and you could also use some roof tiles to give it a nice touch on the top, but that's not necessary, so you also could leave it without any roof tiles at all. Now let's have a look at other window styles and house types. I normally use for my buildings stone basement structure. This is the sixth wall over here and some half timbered on top. And here we have different window styles. The left one, very simple, just a little roof tile, flat one to give it an accent. Then in the middle one we have a bigger roof tile, and on the right one an even bigger, which is also kind of overhanging over the basement. Then we have weathered stone or rough cut stone over here, and the rough cut stone pillars also add these kind of nice support structures, which looks really good on the outside of any wall. Okay, on top we have some stone windows, also with a little roof tile on top. Then in the middle you see a double height window, and there I used iron frames from the windows, and one I placed into the ground and the second one above it. So we have this nice iron pattern. Then we have some simple wooden windows over here, and these are using the Nordic stone shingles on top. And I extended the outside, as you can see. So it has this nice overhanging look. And the last front I created is something different, which you also could use on, let's say you build a little village or something and you need more variation to the front wall. Then you could also use this kind of window pattern, just add some wood, use the palm wood windows, and then you have a nice open view from the inside. On the right side I tried to create something which looks like opened windows. Wasn't easy, but I will show you how you can place this. First of all, let me turn on the HUD so I can see. Now you need some wooden frames, and let me show you how you actually place this. So if you have created this wall, which is 5 wide, so it's an uneven number, you need this before you can even place the middle section. But let's say you have already placed everything, then you take your normal window, rotate it by 90 degrees, and then you place one down. And then you place a second one down. And after that you delete the first one. So now the window frames are actually sticking out and it looks like it's an open window. On the top row we have a nice 4x4, also with this nice pattern by the iron windows. In the middle section we have a spiky top with just two simple wooden windows, and on the right I placed also the palmwood window, but it's actually not one big window, but it has a border in it. Let me show you this from the back side. So you can actually see how it's built. So basically 4 voxels. Let me show you. So this is 4 by 4. Then there's a gap. I mean there's a wall, and then there's 2 by 1 just cut out. And then I placed 4 of these palmwood windows inside. And if you have a look from the other side, it looks really, really nice. As you can see. And then you can, of course, use variations of the roof tiles to make it even more interesting or add some depth to the front. So these are just inspirations, and there's many more variations and possibilities. So here we have our little roof village, and now let's try to create the masterpiece, which is a round roof, which is actually really hard to do in the game. And I really hope that it does give us some proper tools for it. So you have this pattern of 5, 1 at the top, and if you want to build a round roof, which is pointy upwards, then you have to begin on the outside. So let me take our voxel tool for the roof, and I will use simple roof tiles. Now you go and you place 1 piece on the outside, 1 by 1. All around. And now, this is important, now place just 1 piece over here. So it's actually mixing up already. And then also in the corner, so you have a complete closed line of roof tiles. Okay, now you take any material, doesn't matter. And now you place the inside. I will actually use these 3 by 3, 4 by 4, and so I don't have to do it all with 1 voxel. Okay, now you already can see the roof is going upward. See? And now you place 1 roof tile again on the outside. So you have a complete outline. And as you do it, you can already see that the outer voxels from the roof tiles are snapping to the next ones. So it's just a question of symmetry and continuity. Okay, now we repeat the process and we place 1 in here. And now you fill out the rest on top. Very symmetrical, 1 by 1. Okay, and now let's fill in all the gaps. Or you know what, let's make it like before. So we have this cross-leg structure. So again, 5 pieces. Oh no, wait, that was wrong. I just need the inner one. And now we just need these 4. And then 1 at the top. Now it's not pointy enough, but you could add just 1 layer around it, so let's do this. Just 1 all around and 1 on the top. And now you can place these inside the corners. And then you should have a nice, complete, pointy roof, like so. Now, if you want, you can also add the outside, just one by one. So it's connecting everything. But this is not necessary, it's just for the optics. Alright, here you have it. A round roof. And you can do this in any size, but keep in mind, use an uneven amount of tiles in the diameter. Because if you don't, you would have not one single tile on the top, but a piece of 4 2x2 pieces, and it wouldn't get pointy. So you need an uneven number to have one on the top. So that's it already. I hope you got some inspiration and learned something. As always, try to break up your walls, add some details, make it more interesting, add some pillars or windows or styles, and keep experimenting, and so you get better and better. Also, it's always nice to mix up the basement color or material type and then a different stone type on top. Always, this looks much more interesting as if you would just use one material. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. That's it for today. So thanks for watching and see you in the next one.